One of the phrases I used to hear when I was training, and when I really started studying the online digital world, so this is like 2012-ish, people were saying, just get people on a call. Get people on a call, sell to them, just get them in the room, get them in this conversation, because that's when almost like you can get them. And that never sat comfortably with me, because when I think about selling, I never want to have the intention to get them. I only really want to sell to people that I like, that I connect with, that I know are going to find my work useful and transformational and what they need at the time. And so instead, what I always focused on was attracting people who already knew something about me, who already knew that this area, this solution, this transformation that I delivered was something that they were interested in. I wanted people to come onto a sales call knowing who I am, not in a, don't you know who I am? But I wanted to create content so people were familiar with me. They weren't coming cold onto a meeting. And doing that thing, which I used to have in the early days because I was giving free calls to everybody, where they go, okay, do you want to tell me what you do then? And as soon as I found myself repeating myself of what I do, I realized that A, I wasn't working smartly, and B, I was missing a trick, because I could create content that worked for me in that way. I could create a website that would be able to clearly explain, clearly communicate what I did. And so every time I got more questions than A, I was expecting, or that I found like I was repeating myself, that was data for me. That was like, oh, I need to put that in a document. Oh, I need to enhance my FAQ section. Oh, I need to create more content. Or I need to break this down in a more simplistic way. Because now what happens, because people come to me on a call in a state where they're ready to buy, or certainly they're ready to get to know more, or ready to have that conversation where it's like, okay, what does this entail? And is this right for me? That means that my content is working. And that means that I now have a really great conversion rate in terms of my sales call. So don't opt out and say, I won't be visible, I'll just explain on the call. You're going to really work yourself hard by doing that. We always want to be working smarter. If I can help you book a strategy session, send me a message.